Hi everyone, it's Kat, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make one of my favorite accessories. I have them in about every color, every pattern. I have one to match almost all of my clothes, and it's just a scrunchie. These can get pretty expensive at a store though. Like, you guys realize if you go to the mall, they can be up to $10 for a scrunchie, and it's just not worth it. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make a more cost-saving one. So all you need is an old t-shirt. I have an old soccer t-shirt right here. It's just red. And a hot glue gun. You can use any circular container. I'm using a candle because this is what I had at home. And some scissors. And then you can use a Sharpie. This is optional, but you do need a hair tie. Okay, so to start off with, you want to lay out your shirt. If you do have a marker, you're going to want to draw about 4 inches up, so I'm just going to estimate. I don't have a ruler with me, and that's okay because it doesn't have to be perfect. So just sketch out a line about 4 inches up, just like that. Grab your scissors and start cutting straight across. It is okay if it's not perfect because it doesn't have to be. You can clean it up later, and when you fold it down, it'll make it so that your edges aren't like a raw edge. Okay, so now I have this thick band of fabric, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the sides. So one section of your t-shirt can make 2 scrunchies, and a whole t-shirt can make quite a few, especially if you do little ones and depending on how thick you make it. So here I have my piece of fabric, and now what I'm gonna do is, if you do have a patterned shirt, you wanna make sure that right now your pattern is facing you. Or if your color is like lighter on one side, make sure that the color that you want to see on the scrunchie is facing you. Now you're going to grab your hot glue gun, and about 1 centimeter in, you're going to put a line of hot glue. And then quickly, before it cools, press your other edge down. And just press it down onto the glue. Make sure that it is stuck together. Be careful because the glue is hot and it might get on your finger. Okay, then you're going to grab your circular device, my candle, and your hair tie. So what I'm gonna do is put the piece of fabric around the circular thing, and then I'm going to grab my hair tie and wrap it around. So just like that, and then I'm gonna make sure that it's pretty even and that my hair tie is pretty much in the center. So right now it's kind of far up, and I just want to pull it down till it's about halfway. So like that. It's just in the center. Now, what you're going to do is, I'm going to lay it down like this so you guys can see. You're going to fold this down about 1 centimeter. So just like that, it's folded down, and this part will be folded up about 1 centimeter. This is so that you don't see the raw edge of your fabric and it looks like it's more of a clean cut and like it's sewn together and like it's actually store-bought. So then you're going to lay your glue down on that fold. Just do a few small sections at a time. Bring the other section up and press it together until it's dry. And then you're going to keep going around the whole fabric. So make sure that you're folding the top down about 1 centimeter and the bottom up about 1 centimeter. And if you mess up, it's okay because hot glue is really easy to work with. It's really moldable. And as long as you're being safe with it, it should not burn you. Just make sure you're not putting your fingers too close to the glue itself. So lay it down. I'm doing a few sections at a time. And sometimes you are going to get some stringy pieces on your fabric itself that you're going to see, but that's okay because you can just pull it off. and it's not a big deal. So again, I'm folding it down, folding this part up, and then pressing together. And I know that it seems super easy, and that's because it is. It actually does not take a lot of work, and you guys can make a ton of these at home, but make sure that you are asking your parents which shirts you can cut up before you actually do, because you don't want to get in trouble. And if you have some patterned shirts, they could come out really cool. But I know that personally, I don't want to go and spend about $30 for just 3 scrunchies, so I'd rather make them from clothes that I plan on donating or just throwing away anyways. So just simply, you're gonna keep going just all around. Folding it down. And sometimes you're gonna run out of glue and you can just add another glue stick, but make sure you give it time to heat up. Keep turning it. And the trickiest part is gonna be when you meet the little seam that you have from folding it down. So that's right here, my seam. But you're just gonna have to hold that section down. And this is actually the ending to mine, so you guys see that there's just a little hole. Right here, I wanna make sure I just grab it, fold it down like the rest, but that I'm kind of holding it down so that it doesn't fold back up, because it likes to fold back up. And then I'm gonna press it down and glue it. And so then you're just gonna slide it off and you have a scrunchie. And if you have any holes in it, you could always just fix it with it out of the container. Or if you have some stringy pieces of glue, because I have a few, you can just pull it off and then give it like 5 minutes to cool, and you can wear it. You can put it on your wrist, it doesn't matter. But there you go. Now you guys can do these at home. Bye.